As far as the
it really,
USA.
it really shouldn't be our business. Like, let them handle our shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need a World War III to pop off, even though it's like it's damn near imminent.
I mean,
But
I feel like I feel like it's kind of hypocritical when we are basically occupying parts of other countries too. So, like, who are we to be like, no, don't do that. You're occupying. You're taking, But isn't the U.S. have different? Who got Bruno going on in the background?
I hope that ain't me. It
That
can't
ain't
be
me.
me.
It ain't me. It ain't me. Everybody in my house has headphones, so I don't know.
And I got. Oh no, I
I
don't think
swear,
it's me. But
that ain't me.
I guess
And
seeing the images or whatnot with the kids or whatnot, and everybody trying to get away from Ukraine or whatnot, people hiding under the subway with their kids or whatnot.
yeah, man,
It,
that's the most horrific thing
yeah,
about
that's what I'm looking at.
war is like, man, like this is real life happening to people, and people just want to be like, well, it ain't our problem, and that's what I
That's
mean.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
it's
'Cause
like,
it's almost like we sitting over here with our popcorn, like, oh man, that's messed up.
yeah, exactly. But then, like, but
this,
but if we get involved, what isn't that putting us in jeopardy, like civilians? Because I
see,
mean, you get what I'm
see,
saying? I don't, and then like war is so different now because it's not just we ain't going up, we ain't rolling up, lining up somewhere,
yeah,
shooting at each other. They got it's cyber war, it's
mm,
chemical war. It's like like this is real
nuclear.
life. Yeah, this is real life for them.
And
Hey,
this is why I say I love watching Attack on Titan, because everything that Attack on Titan is doing right now is like mirrors what's
I
going
said
on in the
that shit
world.
the other day. It's why niggas
It's
need to watch Attack
crazy,
on
bro.
Titan.
It's crazy,
Oh
bro.
man,
art
It's wild.
imitating life,
And look,
life imitating
it's not
art.
the
yep.
joke. That's the truth. Watch Attack on Titan because they be talking about shit like this.
And like
Even
having
with
discussions
the
like, are they in the right? Or should we get involved? Should we do this? Should we do that?
because you got the Russian president saying like, yo, anybody else get involved, I'm telling you, it's gonna be like
About to
that's
be
pretty much what
And
he's
then they
saying.
got
Like, I'm
they
telling
got
you, don't do it.
they got their friends in the back backing them up too.
but
They
look,
got
Yeah,
China.
I
I don't
mean,
disagree with the point about like I mean we have no right to tell these people that they can't invade and do what they want, but it's like also it's wrong and something need to be done. But then I'm thinking like don't get involved because we don't need the problems because like
We,
we look
we don't need that smoke. We already gas. How much is gas? How much is gas?
No, that's
I know
already over.
Every,
That's it.
Too
everything at the
goddamn
store is
high.
$4. And it's like we depend on other countries so much, and it's just like
we can't even help ourselves. Like we depend on China to make all our shit, and like
everybody depend on
and
China.
right now with China, because China and Russia got a strong relationship than U.S. and China because China's communist, Russia's communist. Birds from the same feather gonna flock together. But like because I really feel like if we lose all these relationships with these other countries, shit, we about to go back to the Stone Ages and shit. I don't know how to make a fucking Xbox. Who gonna make an
Yeah,
Xbox for you?
because the biggest thing is if they attack the grid and all the electricity go out, they fuck the internet and stuff because we can live without the internet. If the electricity goes out, who's surviving? Who's surviving? Where's the clean water? How we getting water?
Motherfuckers
How
is
we
gonna lose their mind.
You can't Google shit. You
Hmm.
don't know it. How are you surviving? And then
Right.
that's just pandemonium and chaos. Like, cause then everybody got guns. Everybody gonna be on survival mode, protect mode. People just gonna go on beast mode and just fuck it. The world in, and I can do whatever I want. Who gonna
Right.
get me?
All the
And
You know?
stores, all the stores are gonna get ran through. It's gonna
I
be
mean,
Right.
chaos.
and
hey,
I'm not sure if
Chaos.
y'all seen that. I'm not sure if y'all seen that movie In the Heights, but if y'all seen it near the end of the movie, you know how to deal with no power.
I think it's just crazy the way they doing the whole thing as far as just telling me. I think at the point now they telling males that they can't even leave the country. Like if you are capable and you able to fight, you got to stay here and fight.
Hell no.
Man, America. First of all, America has terrible eating habits. So everybody is overweight. Ain't nobody in shape. The in shape people ain't wanting to fight. So you know what I
I'm
mean?
talking
Like,
about as far as the Ukraine people. That's what
oh,
they basically. But yeah,
Ukraine.
it's
Oh,
Hey,
like
Yeah, they
okay.
have
you
the
a
whole
male.
draft. Yeah.
I'm about to
Yeah.
say the US ain't about to do shit with
hey, that's
drafting.
why I'm not sure.
But no,
So
Ukraine.
I'm not sure if y'all know who he is, but I saw this Long Beach video parody today, and he did a parody about the World War III thing. And he was trying to be this Russian this soldier came to this person's house, and he was pretending to be someone who was like brain dead and shit. Came to the door going like, I was like,
What?
look, if you don't want to get drafted, you gonna have to fake. You have to play off. You gotta get.
Oh, you got to play. Oh my God!
Yeah, I'll be like, my
Stop!
back. My
Stop!
back.
How,
I mean, but
how
like,
y'all?
even then, even let's say if we do get into like a World War III situation, I really doubt we will. But like, I know for sure that draft ain't gonna happen because it's already enough. This thing about America, you already got enough people willing to go into the service. It used to be that they had to force people to do it, but you got people willing to fight. If you want to fight,
They got
you know,
reserves.
yeah. And if you want to fight, do you and stuff. But hopefully we don't have. Hopefully we don't get involved to where more people may get pushed to join into something that they are really not trying to do like that.
How you feel about that, Mill?
Man, I keep it real 100. I was I'm military bound already, all down. But America need to keep their ass out this situation, straight
Oh, so
up.
you feel like that too?
Yeah,
They
Russia is a different type of problem. Like even when I was in, like even when my boys went to the service, even when I went to boot camp and stuff like that before I couldn't join the service and shit. We already knew about Russia was like one of the worstest motherfuckers to even fight. Russia
Mm.
and Japan, Russia and China. Even though they don't have no navy, both of them don't have navies, but they got a strong fucking military power.
And they saying the whole thing with the nuclear weapons.
Yeah,
Oh,
on the
that nigga
ground,
Putin, he's real.
on the
That dude
ground,
will
Russia
push
not
that
no
button.
joke.
He said it. He said if you get
He
involved,
will push that
anybody
button.
outside of what we doing get involved, it's gonna be
He
something that you
won't.
ain't never seen before. That's pretty much
He
what he
won't
said.
America because we know in history to get in people's business. We know for that.
Mm.
We the bullies. So we get in this situation right here. Let Russia do its thing. That's not our problem. Ukraine's not even our ally. So let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Period. Because all it is go if we go in war with Russia, it's gonna be a terrible war. One. Number two, it's gonna be long like the Afghanistan war for 20 fucking years. So nah,
and
I
nobody
don't want
understanding the assignment.
Shit,
exactly understand that assignment. Period. Because one time we supposed to went in there to
we had all type of movies
disarm.
about that.
One that war right there, we supposed to went into going there and stop Osama bin Laden and Bin Laden. No, we went in there for oil. Plain and simple. We took over oil and put a darn what's that called? A national treasury down there. And that's what the country was trying to fight was a national treasury being in that country.
In
That's
that
why
George Bush
Cuba,
era,
yeah,
Hmm.
even Cuba stopped doing ties with us because they were trying to put a national treasury over there in that country. So that's all it is trying to control everything. And this war right here, now, keep your ass out of it.
Question: would y'all feel differently if we had a different president? Like,
It's
okay, I know everybody like stay out of it, but like, if we had a different president, would you feel like that president would handle the situation better? Because
are you
a
pretty
lot
much
of
just
people,
saying Obama?
no,
oh
Oh,
no,
no,
okay,
hell
my
no,
anybody,
bad.
no, no,
no.
no, no,
First of all, we wait,
Damn,
no,
why y'all
we.
saying it like?
You struggling for? Something wrong with your back? Yeah.
I'm not a political person. I'm just keeping it real 100. But every time we had a fucking war, it's always been a Democratic office. Tell me if I'm not right or wrong.
Wrong, because we went into war with Afghanistan when
Yo,
George Bush is a Republican.
We was
But if
already
we're
in war
talking
with
about in
Bill
our
Clinton in it.
lifetime,
We talking about
yeah.
Bill Clinton started that war before that.
Okay. Mm. It might be something to
put me on some shit that
that.
I ain't know about because I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, I thought that was all Bush.
Yeah,
No,
we was at peace
no.
when Trump was in office. We was at peace.
Trump was in office. Every single Republican we got into
Well,
that
I
was in
mean,
office.
Trump got some friends, and we gonna leave it at that. And so we wasn't going to war with Russia.
Well,
Okay.
I think with the Trump, like, I think with Trump, he wouldn't back down.
Come on, Tell Mugger. No, he wouldn't,
But
man.
this is the thing, right?
Do Obama like this.
I remember one time, y'all remember on Twitter, he deleted that tweet. If y'all remember that one time, he just said out of nowhere that like at any time he can bomb Afghanistan if he wanted to, right?
Back.
And I was like,
Yeah,
that's the type of dangerous shit that can get us into some trouble. Saying some
Oh,
shit like that as
who
a
said
president.
that? Trump.
On Twitter, he said at any time I can bomb Afghanistan right now. It's like you the president speaking for all of us saying that shit. It's like delete that shit and get your ass off Twitter. It's like that's why at least you can kind of respect that about him. He don't back down from shit, but it's like sometimes you gotta know when to refrain yourself because you speaking for other people as big as you are. Like that's the biggest conference you can have in America as the president because you represent all of us.
But it's not really. I'm not trying to put. I'm not on nobody's fucking side on this. I'm not even on Donald Trump's side on this. But we made ourselves look like we the big dogs of the country. Period. So why not have somebody say
like
that? Why somebody would say that with confidence? Because we always look like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and look, I'm not saying it's not the truth that we could do that, but it's like it's just a dangerous thing to say. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
it's not a lie, but it's dangerous.
But I'm gonna just give people real 100. If I was Donald Trump at the time and I spent $80 billion in my military alone just to upgrade it, hell, y'all be cocky about it. 80 billion? No country or world in this world did our military like that. 80 billion? Other countries are starving to have their services big like that.
Damn. Trump, you watching?
I'm not getting this personal, nigga.
I'm just being real, man. 80 billion. No other country in the world can even touch that.
I feel what you're saying.
I mean, but are the skills there? What did they spend that money on? Like, what kind of weapons do we have now for you to be spending that type of money? Because fuck the capability of humans, because they trying to move from that shit. That's why everything can be done digitally or they're going cyber. Like, people was talking about what the fuck you gonna do if you wake up with no lights and your bank account empty.
We got three of the world's biggest aircraft carrier ships now because of that. They're supposed to be coming out actually next year. They already been field tested now, but they're supposed to be coming out next year. We even got another ship that's already been built by the the Twin Towers that fell. They used that metal and built them ships to actually honor the people that passed away.
So overall, y'all don't feel like the USA should be involved with the whole Russia and Ukraine situation?
Hell no. But if they find something like, we can probably leverage this. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's something like Pearl Harbor where we get pulled in, different story.
Hey.
Like,
I ain't want to.
If we not getting pulled into it, it ain't our business.
Leave it alone. Yeah. If it's not no Pearl Harbor situation, or they coming over across our territories and try to fuck with us, leave them motherfuckers alone.
Like, at the end of the day, it's messed up that's happening. It hurts to have to like say some, like that, and
I know,
and just like they say, like, we can't help, but it's like it's nothing I can do. I'm just a regular civilian, and I feel bad for the civilians stuck in the middle.
Right.
And this thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I feel bad for the civilians.
And this how bad it is in these first world countries, especially as we a first world country. There's more people on the internet more worried that let's stay in America than the people that is right in the middle of the crossfire. I'm like, you're more scared than the niggas who's right in the shit.
Because the people that seen it, I don't seen a lot of interviews where we're willing to fight for our country. I'm ready to fight for our country. They sitting up there like they ready to go, like do whatever they got to do.
Right. It's like I'm not. Because I was talking to my girl the other day, and she has having an anxiety attack, and she was thinking about the situation. I was like, babe, don't even worry about this because we're not even part of it. Like, you're not even in it. It's a lot of
That's what I was saying about looking
like
at the people and the kids and
potential
whatnot.
of where it can go is bad, but at the moment, nothing's happening to us right now to where we should be as worried as the people that's in the middle of it or scared. Like they should be more scared than us because they in the middle of it. Like imagine hearing bombs and shit going off around you. And
sirens and
sirens.
You gotta
and
cover your kids and just.
Well, that's what I'm saying about
That's my beast
hiding in the
mode come
subways
out.
and whatnot. That's
when it come to my kids, my beast mode come out. Don't fuck with my kids. I'm trying to tell you, like hell no.
But it's just like it was the same thing when it was like doing Afghanistan and the Desert Storm. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers was really fighting us, throwing their kids out there, blowing them up and shit. So you gotta look at it from both perspectives from that situation.
So how do y'all feel about? Go ahead, finish.
Oh, no, go ahead. You good?
How do y'all feel about people memeing such a serious situation? Now, I'm not saying like we're not allowed to laugh, because boy, do we need to fucking laugh after the 2 years we had.
It's interesting that you say that though, because like that movie Don't Look Up, where like the main characters, whatever, try to warn people that like, yo, there's about to be a meteor that's gonna hit Earth in like this amount of time and stuff, and people are sitting there making jokes about it. I feel like that happens all the time. Like we live in a society where like nobody takes shit real serious until shit actually happens and stuff. Like even with the whole even with the whole pandemic stuff, like people still make jokes about that shit too. It's crazy.
That shit ain't funny.
But see also, and I look at it like this too, because I follow him on Twitter, Long Beach Griffin. He brought up a great point, and I looked at it. I saw it the other day with Travis Scott, and try to use this example. Remember when the shit happened with Travis in the concert, and for a month people was roasting them. They was really mad at him. You noticed a month after, and I saw Travis trending the other day. It was nothing but appreciation post. I was like, wait a minute. I thought people hated Travis. What happened? This is the thing about people. Like, and it happened with the pandemic. Prime example. People was worried for a month. And in the next month, people were trying to profit and make money off it. Like literally selling masks and shit. It's like, oh, they just like, oh, well, you're gonna make some money off it. It's like people act worried in the moment. They get in their feelings in the moment, but then they forget about the situation, or they choose, or they do this weird type of coping mechanism to where they make it like as irrelevant as possible, turn into a joke. So that's just a people thing. That's what we do. That's why I say that's why I said when the Travis Scott shit happened, I was like, man, you niggas finna be mad for a week, and then next week y'all finna be loving the niggas. And guess what? Now they are like, I was like, y'all people, these people be fake mad. They be in the moment. Not saying they don't be mad, like it's not honest, but people be worried about stuff, and it's all in the moment. And then what? Next day, it's like, oh, it really happened. Like,
have you ever talked to somebody that's being in war and actually in combat and shit like that?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Have you? Do you hear the jokes that they tell about like death and shit? Like it's a weird coping mechanism. It's like, bro, you gotta find a way to laugh at the darkest shit that you ever faced. And it's like, and for some people, this might be the darkest shit that they ever faced. Just seeing it and never really experiencing it. But like,
and if people want to joke about it, like I'm not tripping if anybody want to joke about it. It's just like, just make sure you tell them a good joke. Make sure
and not being
it's a good joke. If it's a trash joke, I'm about like, all right, then I'm about to get on you a little. Joke kind of trash, but I want to joke about shit
like
I can joke about literally, like, this is the honest truth. I had a brother that passed away from suicide. I can make jokes about that, like not about that situation. I can make jokes about anything, kind of stuff, all that. It's just like, it just depends in the moment when you take jokes about that stuff. You can't just make jokes about anything all the time. But it just depends on the time, the area, like when you do it.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta be sensitive to other people, cause like you can't just like I would never make a joke about a Ukraine person going through some shit right now because
Oh
I'm not
no,
experiencing what they're going through. But
no.
versus like potential war joke, like haha, you know, but like it's serious, but like you gotta find a way to, you know, cope, man. I don't blame people for their way of. I can't tell somebody how to cope with some shit because I done been through some shit and I hate it for people to tell me stop thinking about it, get over it, do it. Like, no, let me go. If I'm not doing nothing to hurt my mind, let me cope the way I'm coping.
Facts.
Yep.
What's going on, Tony? Ladies and gents, what's going on? Other than that, though, I do want to send prayers up for the people of Ukraine that's going through all of that. Definitely want to send prayers up.
Facts.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the whole thing is Russia's like really trying to reclaim old territories and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
you know, that's
they trying to get
that's
bigger.
the mission. They trying to reclaim old territories. Like, it's literally a whole invasion. I don't agree with it, but we don't have the authority or power to tell other people you can't invade here.
That part right there.
Right?
Yeah, you can't
like,
do that, man.
yeah.
You can't do that at the end of the damn day. That's their country. That's their old land. If they want to do that, let them do that. We don't have to be the big guy to come in there and save every damn body. Look at the perfect example of Vietnam. That shit happened.
That shit. We should have stayed out that shit because they were ill prepared. They got slaughtered. The amount of people that came back with way worse off than they would have ever been in their life. The amount
all
of
the drugs. I was about to say
oh
the drugs.
God.
The yayo was real, cuz.
I love y'all.
For real. That's when the whole drug pandemic got crazy.
Yes.
Oh yeah. We took that. We took that L with Vietnam. I think Nixon just kept people there just to save face.
Yeah.
And like, no, we got this. You know, we can do it. Like, no, you don't got this. Take your L, pull us
that's
out.
That's why I'm like,
let's
yeah,
go.
don't we not talk?
That's when the
like,
first time we had
over
media
there,
coverage too.
Media
killed that.
First
That's
of all,
like,
if we have to go to Russia to fight, fuck no. Stay the fuck out of Russia. No, because they're the terrain. We are not prepared for that. We ain't.
That's like going to unmarked territory. Hell no.
Ain't nobody fucking prepared for that. So
yeah,
if
not
we have
even,
to go,
not
being funny,
even.
that's why Russia would not come across Canada lines to come to us. They know Americans got more guns than the damn military. They got to go through all them states. If they want them problems, they don't want them problems. So they already know, oh, hell no, the Americans got more guns than us. You know what I mean?
You better start listening and stop playing.
I'm
Real
I'm glad you did about that point because like even in World War II when the Nazis tried to go through I think it was it was during the French Revolution. It was
that damn terrain. It's cold. It's mountains.
It was during that French Revolution. Napoleon Bonaparte was trying to take his troops through there. The motherfucker was dying just walking through it. They didn't even get to the battle yet.
Got fucked up.
Don't do it.
All right.